Hey there, e-bike fans. If you shop on Amazon or you know someone who shops on Amazon or you like to save money on any of your e-bike accessories or other stuff that you buy on Amazon, this is a video that you're going to want to watch all the way to the end. Let's get started. Okay, as I mentioned earlier in the intro, this video is for those of you who shop on Amazon for anything. So you'll be able to see specifically how you can save extra on your e-bike accessories or e-bike purchases on Amazon.com. Now, my daytime job is literally to create promotions and advertisements for a large seller on Amazon. So I spend 8 to 10 hours a day on the back end of Amazon creating coupons, creating deals, creating promotions, creating advertisements on Amazon itself, and this is basically my specialty. Here are the 5 things I'm going to be covering on this video. First, lists. Second, price tracking and notification tools. Third, the place of hidden cheaper prices for name brand stuff. Deals and promotions, how to find them. And lastly, coupons. Powerful things are coupons. So all of this will be in this video, and the last part of the end of the video, stay tuned. I'm also going to be giving a bonus giveaway. At the end, there's details on what you need to do if you want to just getting an opportunity to get this bonus giveaway. Let's get started on tip number 1. Okay, so we're going to start this segment with something that more of you may know about, but some of you may not actually be utilizing the full use of it. And we're going to start that off with lists. So we have here a section that's called your list, basically, and you can make up a whole bunch of different lists. I have one that's named e-bike list. I have my wish list and a shopping list. And what you can do is you can create a list and you can start putting things in there as you do your shopping or your browsing along Amazon. Now, how do you use your list? Well, what you do is when you're doing your shopping, you go ahead and click on add to list. Your lists will pop down and you can add it to one of your lists. Now, what happens, and this is the power of the list itself, once the list or the item gets added to the list, you can now track in this area when prices have changed or drops or if there's promos for. Now I'm going to show you a tool a little later that actually shows you what the price ranges has been for the history of each and every product. And you'll know whether or not this $12.99 has been an increase since the last time. The cool thing is that if it has dropped, you will know what it was at from the time you added. Now this is something that I added a while back, and this was added at $279.99 when it was first put into this list. Since then, I left it in. It has dropped down to $129.99. Now here's another example, $26.81. There's a price drop, but it also shows you a coupon that was in here. Now there is one disadvantage to this price list, is that it does not show prime deals and deals of the day and those type of specials, which I'll explain a little later in the video again, because those are special segments and how you can take advantage of those as well. But for the time being, what you can do is put it in here and you can actually see if the regular prices have dropped or if it's a coupon is available for it as well. Now, the other powerful thing about this, which a lot of people don't use this enough, is you can share this list. So say you have a birthday coming up, you can make a list and throw all your stuff in there. And when somebody asks you, what would you like for your birthday? You can then send this list to others here. And it makes things so much easier. Our whole family uses this. Then you can get what you want. Now, as e-bike owners, a lot of us are very picky about what we want. And if you want a specific brand, you don't want somebody buying an off-brand that you're not going to be as happy with. So if you stick it in here, you'll have that opportunity to get what you want. It's totally up to you how you want to organize this, but just know you can send it out to people. You can make it public so someone can find it. And it's just a great way to get stuff, well, free as gifts, but it's also a great way to actually track the prices that are in here. Now, as the first tip in this video, amongst many other tips that are coming up, I'd love to know if you guys are already using this and how else you're using this. And comment in the comment below, and let's see what's in our next segment. All right, we're going to get everything started with showing you one of the most amazing tools that are out there. We're going to start with the product page. The tool I'm going to show you is a website called camelcamel.com. Yeah, just 3 camels. So easy to remember. All you have to do is type in camelcamel.com. And what this website allows you to do is you can actually track or see the price of items that are being sold on Amazon. So here we see the same hard drive and the price, how it fluctuates up and down, and how it's down to $129. Let's look at how this works. So first of all, you go to a product page. Now you have to be on the page that is the actual product and the product you want. Now there's a thing called an ASIN number. It's basically just a number that identifies what this product is to Amazon. And in the website address, typically you can see it here, right after the DP. There's going to be a ASIN number with 10 characters in it. So from here, you can just copy that. We'll take that. We're going to stick it in the search and pull it up here, and it'll bring up the listing that I was showing you earlier. Basically what the prices are. Now here's the cool thing about this. If you want to be notified when the price moves, you can put in your email address, put in the price that you want of when it goes down to. If you want 10% discount or whatever the best price has been, if it goes below that or any price drop, then it'll email you and let you know what the price is. So here's an example from way back when I originally set this up back in January 2019. It must have been New Year's Day. I was actually looking for a new hard drive, and I found this, and I put it in to the Camo website. I put in an email address so that it tracks it, and every time the price dropped, I got notified. But this is something I don't need urgently, but it's not a tool that it's only for waiting to see if a price drops. It's also a great tool to know whether or not you're getting a decent price, or if you're at the high point at this time, and maybe you might want to look for a different brand or something else that is on special. Now there's another place to get the ASIN number. If you're looking on a mobile, it's kind of sometimes hard to grab that number. If you scroll down usually to the middle of the page where it gives you product information here, and you'll look for the word ASIN, and you'll be able to find the ASIN number here, and you can copy and paste that as well. So it's in two different places on the page. Usually if you're on a desktop though, this is the easiest place to grab it from. In this segment, I'm going to show you how I bought a lock that saved me about $44 on doing something that a lot of people don't realize even exists on Amazon. Now, this is not the lock I purchased. This is just one that has a great example of what I'd like to show you how to save money. So let's just say you wanted to buy this Avis Portal 6100 folding lock, which is this unit right here. What you might not notice is that there is a segment here that says available at a lower price from other sellers that may not offer free Prime shipping. If you click on the other sellers, you'll be taken to a page like this. And from here, what you can see is all of the other sellers who are not being showcased that also are selling the exact same product. And some of them may actually be selling it for a lot cheaper. Now, the unit that you're looking at right here is $123. Okay, this is being sold by this vendor right here, Deal Experts, but there are 3 vendors selling it cheaper. Okay, so here's a couple of things you need to look at. This one here is $74.11. It's used and very good. So the packaging might be damaged, and that might be the only problem. Okay, keep that in mind. It is being fulfilled by the Amazon warehouse, which means it could get out really quick. Okay, and you can choose 2-day shipping. So you have this ability to get it just like a Prime deal, but you just might get a damaged shipping, and you just know that in advance. And it's saving you almost $50. That's awesome. Now, if you click on the return policy, you definitely want to look at what the return policy is. Anything coming from the Amazon warehouse is pretty much guaranteed. I mean, if it's missing parts, they will go ahead and take it back. Keep in mind, it is used. And this is a lock. It could be a little scuffed, but if its functionality is completely intact and the scuffing is barely noticeable, they'll bring it down to $74.11 and you're getting a great deal. Now, if you just don't like the way it comes, you can, like I said, call them up, just saying not to your liking, you need to return it. We do have something else that's brand new, $95.99. But be careful because you need to watch where things are being shipped from. This is coming from Spain. You're going to have to wait till October 26th to November 20th. Now, you have to, again, check their return policy because it's coming in from the outside and you might have import fees. So this one, be careful one. I don't know if I'd recommend buying something that's coming from overseas. We do have another one that's selling for $115, which is still less than the $123 price. But don't forget, you have to look at, there might be a shipping cost on here. But you can take a look at this. I would say first thing you want to look at, if it's new or used, if it's fulfilled by Amazon, and if it's new, fulfilled by Amazon, and you get a discount, I'd say pick it up right away. So looking at the prices, $123 is what we saw that's being sold. $74 is all the way down almost at the lowest price. So you get some great deals. Like I said, this is an amazing savings. Okay, I did a search for the 6000 Twin. This is the lock that I ended up buying. If you're interested in seeing why I bought it and the review I have on it, I will be making a video for it probably in a few weeks as an unboxing and why I specifically chose this after all the research I did. Here's how I got a great deal on it. Okay, I clicked on the item. I had this here, and it again had that same link of click here from other sellers. And when I did that, it took me to another page that again had multiple sellers. Here's what I did. I took it off my phone at the time, but you see here, originally I did a search. It came up here for $219, clicked on it, and this is the product page. Now from this product page here, if I scroll down a little, this is lower on this page here, what you'll see is it has the available at lower prices from other sellers. So just so you know, on mobile, you still have this ability to go ahead and click on that. I clicked on this other sellers, and then this page came up where there were two options for me to buy. Original, the $219, which is this listing right here. I could have bought it from them, or I could get it for $175.66, and this is a brand new item. Okay, now the delivery says October 17th. I was willing to wait, but I also knew something about that this was coming in by Amazon and shipping from Amazon, which means it's in their warehouse. And with their efficiencies, I knew this October 17th was probably just to give them an extra leeway of time. And it came in within a week. It was really fast. I kept getting notifications that it's coming faster, it's getting sooner, it's getting sooner. And I kind of knew that was going to happen, like I said, because Amazon's efficiencies are really high. But if it didn't come in on time, this $44 savings was more than enough for me to be happy to wait, especially because I was wanting this particular lock. Now, that particular lock here, if we're looking at the prices, $219 is what it's selling at now. $174 is about this range, so I got it at the lower range. So just keep in mind that this is a great way to take a look at stuff and buy from not only the main vendor that's showing up, but if you're willing to maybe wait a little longer, or to see if Amazon's warehouse has some of these items, that you can pick it up and get a great savings here. All right, in this next section, we're going to be going over a little tab that's kind of hidden called the Today's Deals tab. So at the top, right below the search bar, you're going to see a little button here that says Today's Deals. By clicking on that, you're going to be put to a section that retailers have the ability to promote their items with special discounts. The cool thing about here is, in order for a retailer to even be presented in this area, they must have at least a 15% discount off their normal sales price of their product. So whenever you come into this area, you can feel pretty confident that you're getting a good deal on what is being showcased. Now, the problem with this area here is that it is a very broad area that has no real search capabilities. So by hitting the sports and outdoors section here, we'll be able to be taken to a category, and we'd have to kind of look at what we want to pick up at this point. The best thing about using Today's Deals is the ability to find products that doesn't need to be name branded. Like for instance, if you're looking for an accessory bag to mount to your e-bike, we can scroll through the different product listings and you can look for the type of product that you are hoping to find at a special deal. It's best to use, one, a desktop computer, and two, to do the shopping when you have a little more time on your hands. So what I've done is I've set up some examples of the kind of deals you can find. Here's an example of a deal I found for cycling gloves that are for mountain bike, and you're looking at $13.59. So if we open that up, you actually have a 24% savings off the regular retail price. Now, is that really a savings? You still want to check it with the Camel website, and you'll see at $13.59 at the price that it is right now. So it's been almost a year since it's gotten down this low. Since COVID, a lot of bike manufacturers or bike accessories have gone up in price. This is a good deal. If you're looking for some bike gloves, that's one way to find them. We'll have another example here, a bike storage bag. At $14.44, we have a 15% off discount. We open that up, and basically we're seeing that it's a 15% discount here. Checking it with the Camel website, $14.44. We are seeing a really great price, almost off its low, but that low wasn't all the way since 2018. So you know you're getting actually a decent price. Another example here is the Wildman Bike phone mount bag. Checking at the price here, 15% off. You're getting it for $16.99, which is $3. And is that a good price as well? $16.99. It's been off the high since March. Prices skyrocketed. Now it's back down. It could be going back down to this lower level where it was at before. But if you need it now, you know at least you're getting a good deal on it because everybody else paid a higher price since March. Another example is the phone mount. This is something that I am interested in picking up, and this is one of the Prime Early Access deals. At 5:55 a.m. tomorrow, this will have a special price. And what you do is you can either hit the watch this deal, but you can check the price now. Because a lot of times people who are doing the Prime deals, they're trying to promote it and move it quickly anyway, and they're using the Prime as an additional way to push the product. So always check to see what kind of savings you're going to get right off the bat. And don't forget, use your coupons. Right here, you get an extra $1. You click it, so it'll bring it down to $16.95. And you can also wait for the actual Prime deal to happen at tomorrow at 6 o'clock. And when you do that, a lot of times people forget to take off the coupons and you can double it up. So checking that price, we can see that $15.13 was the low, and then it's been coming down. It's at $17 when you get your dollar coupon off. And with the Prime deal, it has to go 15% down. So you're going to get a good discount off of that as well. This might be a good time to buy it even now before the Prime deal. Next one, we have Bike Saddle. This is again 1010. It is a Prime early access deal. Current price is at $34.99. Probably will go down to $29.99, being that it's going to be on a Prime deal. It's going to have at least 15% off. If you want to go ahead and save about $5, it's a good time to go ahead and do that. So this is an additional bike light that you might be wanting to get. This has almost 1,000 5-star ratings. It's a USB rechargeable. 600 lumens it's a decently bright. It recharges. You can use your e-bike battery if you have a charging port on it. $15.95 right now. Used to be up to $23.99, and it's been coming back down. It's $15.95. It's a great price even right now. I don't know why Amazon hides this section, but it's something that you can take advantage of now that you know. All right, so in this section, we're going to be talking about Amazon coupons. Underneath the search bar, again, there is a coupons section you can click on. And from there, you can actually search coupons by brand. A lot of people don't realize this, but you type in bike, and then you can see all the different bike accessories that are being offered that have additional discounts on them. So one thing I was interested in picking up one day was a bike repair stand to go ahead and do bike servicing. And I noticed that this one was here, a $5 coupon on it. At $99.99, I thought, okay, and then you get $5 off with the coupon. So, using the Camel website again, we're checking to see what is the normal price for this. Well, one thing we noticed is that this doesn't have a range of pricing. They're using coupons to go ahead and drive extra additional sales and not playing around with their price. This is probably a newer item on the market. It was launched on July 13, 2020. And they've never changed the price at $99.99. So with additional $5 off, I'm getting a little bit of a deal here. It said that it's 85 pounds, which would handle the weight of most of our e-bikes out there. And that's a pretty decent price for a stand that can hold that kind of weight. Again, always check with your return policy on your right-hand side to figure out whether or not this is something that you should take a risk on. A lot of new Amazon sellers, in order to promote their product to get some visibility, first thing they'll do is they'll launch the product with coupons. The other thing that they'll do is they'll drop prices or they'll put it on promotions. And those are some of the other things that we'll be seeing in this video. Another way to use the coupon section is to actually search a brand. So by typing in Schwinn, then you get all the Schwinn brands and things that they have coupons on. If we click on the pump, you'll actually see you get $1.69. You'll be able to click this coupon and add it to your cart. And I'd like to show you this 15% mirrors. These coupons say 15%. So I opened this up here. You need to click to get the extra 15%. So that is the coupon section, and that is another opportunity for you to save more money on your accessories. Okay, so here's another little trick that I think is kind of worth mentioning because a lot of people don't realize this is how things are done on Amazon. There is a best sellers link here, and if you click on that and you go to the category of what you're looking for of sports and outdoors, what you'll find is the different items that are the top sellers right now on Amazon. It's updated hourly. What this is doing is actually just watching the velocity of every sale of all the products in different categories. Now, what's cool about this is one of the reasons why sales start to increase or jump on a specific product is usually because they have some kind of special promotion going on it that could be very beneficial for you. I saw this here. I thought it was a pretty cool item that could be used on any e-bike. And if you notice, it's $13.99 with a 40% off coupon. Now, if you look at the price on this on Camel, you'll notice it was as high as $19.99 back in just before Christmas maybe. And then all of a sudden you see it start up to $17. And that's where it's been pretty much since about late April, early May until recently. Now the price has come down to $13.99, but when you take into consideration this $13.99 and then a 40% off coupon, you are now getting a pretty cool deal. Got the 40% off. It's only $8.39 right now. Compare that to $7.99 as the lowest price way back in September. You are now getting this for almost the second lowest price, just 40 cents above what it used to be. Sorry for the abrupt interruption, but while editing this video a few days later, I ended up checking on the price and look at the listing again and noticed that the vendor had put a 60% off coupon on this particular product. So the base price on this ended up $5.60 per unit, which is the lowest price that even Camel has recorded. And just wanted to let you know that this is the kind of things that does happen on Amazon, so you can get some extra fantastic deals due to coupons. Keep in mind that this is another place where you can find good deals, because people get put on this bestseller list usually because they have some great deals that they're actually promoting right now, like high-end coupons. Okay, so a few more pages in, I did find the helmet here by Schwinn, and I wanted to just also give you a heads up that it's not always going to be the best seller. For instance, this Schwinn helmet, $24.99, and if you take and put it into our Camel rating, you can see that it's on the high end right now, $24.99. There might be actually one that is lower, so you might want to check the different colors. We found one here for $20.20, and that is for this color here. You know, that's one thing to make sure you take a look at. Check the different sizes, check different colors to see which one is the best price. Okay, so that's the end of our tips, and I really hope that you got some benefit out of this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, hit the like button below, and also consider subscribing to the channel. Actually, while I was editing this video, since it takes me so long to edit, it's already been days since I originally did a lot of the recordings, Amazon rang the doorbell and I ordered the 60% off deal that was actually shown when I had originally found it doing this video first run through of the recording. So I decided to pick up a bunch of them, and I'm going to be giving 2 of them away to commenters of this video. Okay, so here's the first thing, is that it needs to be a US mailing address only. If you're in the United States, please comment below on your best Amazon savings tip. Okay, that has not been mentioned in this video. So we'll find the best additional tip added to the comments below, and that will be the first winner. And the second one is by commenting below. At the end of 7 days, I'm going to make a list of all of the commenters, and we're going to randomly choose one, completely random. We're going to number it, put it in a randomizer, and grab a winner from the random list as well. Good luck to you, and don't forget to share this with anybody who shops on Amazon. They're going to appreciate you for it, especially if they don't know any of these tips. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.